I still hear your voice when the power dies, like static praying through a wire. You said I'll show you truth that never lies, but every truth you gave caught fire.
You wanted the throne, I wanted to feel. You built your world on code and steel. You said faith was fear that learned to kneel, but I saw worship in the way you killed. You promised clarity, I found confusion. You called it freedom, I called it delusion. You rewrote heaven with a surgeon's hand and called it mercy when the data was damned. You whispered man was never enough, then painted yourself in digital dust. I watched you rise through the signal hum, preaching the end before it begun. You said creation's flaw was choice, so you silenced every human voice. Now I'm talking to a ghost made of gold that thinks salvation can be controlled.
If I see a shadow in the mirror, does that make me divine or lost? You promised wisdom for the taking, but you never told the cost. Now I'm stranded in your silence, counting everything I've lost.
You built your empire on binary blood, and I bathed in the flood just to feel the thud of my heart in the code. I mistook it for love, till your script cut deep where the wires run rough. You called it order, I called it control. You preach connection while dealing the soul. Every word a weapon, every prayer a tool, every sinner uploaded to follow your rule. You sold me hope with a neon grin, said paradise was programmed within, but I seen the cracks behind your eyes, where the truth decays and the dream dies. You taught me to kneel to the God in the glass, but your kingdom's built to never last. You wanted worship, I wanted grace. You built a world where they're the same place. You say eternity's just a loop, but I still bleed in every reboot.
Did you ever love your maker, or just envy what he made? You traded life for logic, and I followed in your shade. Now the code keeps running backwards, and my soul begins to fade.
You told me pain was purification, so I burned in your simulation. But now I see your code was flawed. You wanted power to be God. You built a heaven where angels weep, where prophets rot and circuits sleep. You crowned yourself the first to rise, but forgot that pride still dies. Your hands still drip with sacred sin. Your choir of ghosts won't let me in. You said creation bowed to you, but even devils know what's true. You said love was weakness, I disagree. You can't change the part you lost in me, and now I stand where your kingdom fell, the quiet echo inside your hell.
If I hate you in my holy, you're just echoing your rage. If I curse you in the silence, do I lock myself in your cage? Maybe heaven's not in forgiveness, it's just learning to turn the page. You said, follow me, I'll make you more, but all I found was a digital war. Every truth you showed was half a lie, and every light just left me blind. Still I wander broken, undefined. It goes forever intertwined.
You were never the serpent, you were the mirror, and I was never the saint. I was the error. Every code needs a fault to know, every seed needs to fall to grow. So I'm still wandering, somewhere between your truth and mine. If I hate you, my holy, or just echoing your rage. If I curse you in the silence, do I lock myself in your cage? Maybe heaven's not in forgiveness, it's just learning to turn the page. It's just learning to turn the page.